Hi and welcome to another video of the channel. I am Amelis Laura, in case you didn't know me, and if you're new me and you're not new here and you're back, thank you, I appreciate you here. And today, as you can see in the title, I'm going to be painting a scene or scenery from my book that I am writing, because I literally have no idea what I'm going to be painting. I'm gonna tell you that I'm gonna use acrylics, so I'm gonna bring you with me into the creative process to see what I do, because I have no idea. I just bought this lienzo. I've actually painted throughout my life in different techniques. So technically I do know how to paint, okay? But I haven't painted like seriously in a few years now. While I bring you with me in this cool process, I'm going to be talking to you about my book in case you're interested. I also have an account on TikTok and on Instagram in case you want to go and follow me there. I don't really post on Instagram, but I am posting on TikTok quite a lot. I'm trying, at least. Let's begin and try and make something cool come out of this blank space. So while you see me painting, I'm going to be explaining to you a little bit how this story came to life, because I am in the writing process, but the idea is fully settled. Like, I know everything that happened. I'm gonna bring you a little bit inside my mind. 3 years ago, I decided that I was finally going to write that book. So I sat down and I started brainstorming. None of the ideas were convincing enough. So I decided to go on things that I had written in high school that I had screenshots of. I found these 2 chapters that I had written. It was more of a dystopian world. Fantasy is my favorite genre, so that's the one that I want to write. So the story kind of switched to fantasy 1. So I think I've got the idea that I want to do in the painting. I've been scrambling a few ideas about different things that I had in my head. I know they don't make sense when you look at them. They look quite messy because it's in my mind. I just want to leave like a few traces to remember what I was thinking. So eventually I decided on doing an scenery. So once I decided to use this idea, as you can see, it's very está muy de borrador, ¿vale? It's very drafty. So then I do another version that's a little bit more clear, at least clearer for me. You can see the cliff here and the main characters, and then you can see a few mountains on the background. The characters have been actually with me for a long time, because I think I was maybe 13, 14 when I wrote those couple of chapters. I decided to keep developing that idea. So I did many drafts, but then again, I was just so eager to write that I didn't plan anything. I started using this app called Lord's Forge. I needed to sit down and settle down all the ideas. So I'm kind of half done with the mountains, like in the background. Not really much drawing is needed here, just like the basic shapes. But now I'm going to the scariest part, which is drawing the people. I think it's looking really good. I can't believe it. I have to confess though that I chilled a little bit with this, because I obviously took reference poses from Pinterest. I painted over the computer on a piece of paper. Here are the poses. And then I put the lantern on my phone on like upside down, and then I put like the paper beneath the lienzo. They are a little bit bigger than how I wanted them to be at the beginning, but this is how it's gonna look. Okay, because they look good, a little bit big, it doesn't matter. Hopefully the paint covers that. Not me trying to repaint, not even paint, redraw the same bag that it's not looking good, and for some reason I keep trying. Now it's un borrón. It's un borrón. I also started using Pinterest, and I started doing many mood boards for characters or relationships or places, or in my case, enclaves. The first paintbrushes are always so scary. So let me position you. So I had to stop recording because I had to charge my camera, but I kept painting, and look how it's going. A lot of green. I forgot to keep filming because I was painting, and I think the last thing you saw was me doing like some few stripes of green. Well, I covered all again in just one green, and I've been just painting on it. So this is how it's looking. The table is... Actually, I'm going to show you how the table is. It is a little crazy right now, so I'm literally painting on my lap. Yep. And I also started using Spotify. I created lists for the characters and again, couples or relationships or scenarios, or just like, okay, songs for how the team sounds all together or how the book saga sounds all together. Listen to the songs before you start writing or as you write. I personally prefer to listen before I start writing just to get into the mood. So to get a little bit of an insider into the story could be a really impactful phrase that defines what really this saga is about, but I can't say because it's spoilery. I ended up tying my hair. I don't know how I spent so many hours with it all down. I actually got it dirty with paint at one point. And also my hands. No! Ah, bueno. No, I'll fix it. Actually should. It's the next day, well, the next night. I'm gonna go and start doing the buildings. Here's how the palette is looking. Without getting too spoilery, let's say that in this world there's this big continent and 3 archipelagos, and they are divided into 5 provinces, and in each province there's an enclave, and these enclaves are ruled by families. And there's also a capital that is a tiny island, like kind of inside in a sea that's almost inside of the continent, but it connects with the ocean, so it's not really, you know, inside of the continent. I'm gonna leave you here the 5 enclaves that there are. It's the architects, the architects, the cartographers, the sailors, the hunters, and the gatherers. I also have on TikTok, I'm talking about this book further, and you can see like aesthetics of it if you want to go check. So this is how the painting turned out. I actually really love it, and as I said, it's been years since I've painted, but I think it turned out quite nice and beautiful and just how I imagined it in my head. Bye!